the distributive property. The target for this lesson is, I can use the distributive property to perform calculations and simplify expressions. Let's begin with vocabulary. The distributive property is a property that can be used to rewrite an expression without parentheses. For any numbers a, b, and c, a times the quantity b plus c is equal to a times b plus a times c, or ab plus ac. The same is true for a problem involving subtraction. A times the quantity b minus c is equal to a times b minus a times c, or ab minus ac. Example 1. We'll do this problem together. Find the product by using the distributive property and mental math. Problem A. 3 times 102. The distributive property is useful when doing mental math calculations. Certain numbers are easier to multiply together than others. In this example, we can decompose the number 102 into two numbers that are easier to work with. For instance, 102 is the same as 100 plus 2, so we can rewrite this expression as 3 times the quantity 100 plus 2. Now the multiplication process is simpler. We will multiply each expression in the parentheses by 3. 3 times 100 and 3 times 2. Notice that we brought down the addition symbol from above. 3 times 100 is 300, and 3 times 2 is 6. 300 plus 6 is 306. So 3 times 102 is equal to 306. Problem B. We'll do this problem together. 5 times 197. For this problem, I noticed that 197 is pretty close to 200. We can rename 197 as 200 minus 3. The expression 5 times 197 is equivalent to 5 times the quantity 200 minus 3. We will multiply each term in the parentheses by 5. First, we will solve 5 times 200, then subtract 5 times 3. 5 times 200 is 1,000, and 5 times 3 is 15. 1,000 minus 15 is 985. So 5 times 197 is equal to 985. Problem C. We'll do this problem together. 6 times 4.1. The distributive property also works well with decimals. We can decompose the number 4.1 into 4 plus 0.1. Then we will multiply 6 by each of the terms. 6 times 4 plus 6 times 0.1. 6 times 4 is 24, and 6 times 0.1 is 0.6. 24 plus 0.6 is 24.6, so 6 times 4.1 is equal to 24.6. Extra example 1. You'll try this problem by yourself. Find each product using the distributive property and mental math. Problem A. 5 times 98. Problem B. 9 times 7.2. Pause the video and try these problems on your own. When finished, unpause the video to see if you were able to successfully solve the problems. The answer to problem A is 5 times the quantity 100 minus 2, which simplifies to 500 minus 10 for a final answer of 490. The answer to problem B is 9 times the quantity 7 plus 0.2, which simplifies to 63 plus 1.8, for a final answer of 64.8. We can also use the distributive property to simplify expressions with variables. Example 2. We'll do this problem together. Use the distributive property to simplify each expression. Problem A. 2 times the quantity x plus 6. Multiply 2 by both terms in the parentheses. 2 times x plus 2 times 6. 2 times x is 2x, and 2 times 6 is 12. The expression 2x plus 12 is in simplest form because there are no like terms to combine. Problem B. -5 times the quantity y minus 8. Multiply -5 by both terms in the parentheses. -5 times y minus -5 times 8. -5 times y is -5y, and -5 times 8 is -40. I notice a negative is subtracted. Let's rename this expression as -5y plus 40. Problem C. 4 times the quantity 3x minus 2. Multiply 4 by both terms in the parentheses. 4 times 3x minus 4 times 2. 4 times 3x is like saying 4 groups of 3x. We will multiply 4 and 3 to get 12x. 4 times 2 is 8. The expression 12x minus 8 is in simplest form. Extra example 2. You'll try this problem by yourself. Simplify each expression. A. -8 times the quantity x minus 7. B. 3 times the quantity 2x plus 9. Hit pause and attempt these examples. Check your answers by resuming the video to see if you got the correct answers. The answer to problem A is -8x plus 56. The answer to problem B is 6x plus 27. Example 3. We'll do this problem together. Simplify by distributing and combining like terms. 5 times the quantity x plus 4 minus 8x plus 3. Copy the expression 5 times the quantity x plus 4 minus 8x plus 3. Since there are parentheses in this problem, we must use the distributive property first. Multiply 5 by both terms in the parentheses. 5 times x plus 5 times 4. 5 times x is 5x, and 5 times 4 is 20. Our expression now reads 5x plus 20 minus 8x plus 3. I see that there are like terms that we can simplify, so let's group like terms together. 5x and minus 8x are like terms, and plus 20 and plus 3 are like terms. Now we can combine like terms. 5x minus 8x is negative 3x, and 20 plus 3 is 23. Our simplified expression is negative 3x plus 23. Extra example 3. You'll try this problem by yourself. Simplify the expression 8x plus 4 times the quantity x plus 1 minus 7. This would be a good time to pause the video.